Man, my fault, man. I've been on mute the whole time. I pulled a Chavis. I pulled a Chavis, man. Chavis know what I'm talking about. His last presentation, he was talking the whole time. This shit was muted. I pulled a Chavis, man. But so, like I was saying, Alafia, Mandala, Bibi Fahudier is your favorite warrior, Blak Panther in the building. Waiting on brother Jaycee to open this metaverse chat so I can share my screen so y'all can see what I'm talking about as far as the metaverse, what brother Jaycee has been working on. And we're going to talk about some very interesting things, man. We're going to talk about science fiction and how it relates to archaeology in the future and the metaverse and the museum he's been working on in the metaverse, the economic implications of the metaverse for Black people, what we can do, inside the metaverse. How can we take advantage of this? Because as y'all know, Black people, man, we be the last to know. We be the last to know, and on a lot of things. So if you talk about crypto, our brother Smash, Jonathan Owens, aka the Magi, he was talking about crypto 2000, I want to say 15, 16. He was talking about Bitcoin. He's beat my head up about Bitcoin. I ain't listen. And I suffered for not listening because Black folks, we the last to know. So because I didn't listen, I wasn't able to take advantage. So whether it's stocks, whether it's crypto, whether it's real estate markets, whether it's Binance or whatever it is, Black people are not on the cutting edge of these developments. So we're usually last. Like TikTok has been out for years. It just now is blown up in our community within the last 2 years. So that was my driving force behind doing this show, is to, get us on the ground floor, because the metaverse is still new. A lot of people ain't on it right now. A lot of people don't know about platforms like Decentraland, where you can buy actual plots of real estate inside of this platform, to where you can own some land, design it how you want, and just like real estate in life, people can come through and buy your land, and you can get paid via crypto, which we know you can turn into real dollars. So that's some of the economic implications of the metaverse. I don't know if y'all seen, the NFT things, the all the stuff that Snoop Dogg has been doing. Eminem buying up metaverse stuff, $330,000 worth of stuff. All right, hold on.
What's good, bro? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro. So
give me one second.
Okay.
1 second.
Chat, can y'all hear brother Jaycee? Let me know if y'all can hear him before we go screen share. This is wild, yo. Somebody in the chat, let me know if y'all heard brother Jay. Okay, y'all did hear him. Okay, just let me know when you ready. Oh wow, this is yo, I can't wait for y'all to see this. When brother Jaycee, brother Okomfo comes back, Y'all gonna be like, this is fucking wild. This is cutting edge technology, man. Oh man. But while we let's see who all showed up in the chat. Peace, brother Zane. Always support us. I appreciate it. Peace, brother Sean. Brother Sundiata Atak Kakara in Zombie. Ooh, that's a very powerful name there. Peace, brother.
That was a tongue twister.
Yeah, it was. Edward Ngama, 9x9. Appreciate you. Mo Datuf, appreciate you. Brother Sutek, brother Mansa. Appreciate y'all all for being in the chat, man. I'm gonna plug up my MacBook so we don't lose connection.
Okay. I see the head, sit the controller down. Okay, he over there chilling.
Man, this is crazy. This is wild.
Hey Zoe,
yo.
Can you turn this light on right here?
You say what?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. And
can you see me good?
Yeah, I can see you.
Am I off? Okay.
I can see you. I'm just trying to plug this up real quick.
Hey, I'm still getting used to it myself.
Okay. We have power on the laptop. And before we go live, y'all go get the Spearmasters Institution shirts from Family Connect Apparel, man. You know, us official Spearmasters. They contributed to books like this.
Who's that?
And you know, the comprehension book. Those that contributed, we are official Spearmasters. So you know, we are repping. So go get your shirt.
Can you still see me?
Yeah, I can see you, bro.
Okay.
So we about to go live on the metaverse. If you ready, brother Okomfo.
I'm ready.
All right. We going live. Unless my wife objects. What's up, baby?
Happy belated anniversary.
Hey, thank you, man. Thank you. All right. We are live. So I'm going to log in on my phone too so I can monitor the chat.
Hey, yeah, I'm still getting used to this myself.
So y'all see brother Okomfo, he in there. All right,
actually let me change the I'm gonna change the layout too.
Let myself in the chat here. Okay. We working. We got the technology.
Yeah, let me change the layout too.
All right. Okay, so y'all can see this, right? Let me know.
Is this better than the other ones?
Ooh. Oh, I can share on here too. Oh wow. Okay.
Hey, can you see me better?
Oh yeah, there's a different view. Yeah, I see you.
Am I farther from the screen? Do I look small on the screen?
Yeah, you are farther, but it's still like we can see the whole setup here.
All right, let me move to this desk. That better?
Yeah, you closer.
Okay. I'm gonna know if I can move the screen.
So we. Okay, so yeah, we still navigating this thing, but yeah, man. So they you live, we see you. So y'all see my man's. He changing the backgrounds. He got his African Iqbo hat on. looking like Semi from Coming to America. You know, this is what we're doing, man. So, you know, Brother JC, just talk to the people. Like, how did you get into this? How did you set this up? Like, you know, how did you even come up with this idea?
Well, let's see. Where can I start at? Let me put this down. Let me put these controllers down. I guess when I was younger, like I always like growing like you said we around the same age. I'm 36.
Well, we the same age.
Yeah, we the same age. So like growing up, that was our, science fiction. You know what I'm saying? Science fiction was, virtual reality and being able to play video games and virtual reality. We always wanted to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom used to joke because I used to play Nintendo so much, and I'd be sitting close to the TV. She'd be like, "You wish he was in that game, don't you? You wish he was jumping. You wish he was knocking them blocks down like Mario, what don't you?" I'm like, "Yeah." So from that age on, like, you know what I'm saying, that's been the thing, like virtual reality. So I always been a tech head. Like any new technology come out, my dad was a technology head, like science, technology. That's what we did. Like on the weekends, we watched Discovery Channel and the History Channel and anything educational. Me and my pops did. So he kind of put me on to technology and looking for new technology. So yeah, that's how I got started being interested in it. You know me, like you always ask me, what's the source? So
you know me.
I had to do my research. Like before I accept anything new or just jump into something, I look into it first. So I guess I started there.
Oh wow, that's man. So people want to know how you're doing what you're doing right now. So is it the Oculus? Is it or describe what the Oculus is and how can you, do what you're doing right now?
Yeah, I'm using the they don't call it the Oculus no more because Mark Zuckerberg bought it from he bought the company from the guy who created the Oculus.
Oh wow.
And that's kind of a dope story within itself because the dude that created the Oculus, he basically had some damn swim goggles and like 2 cell phones and made a VR headset in his garage.
Oh wow.
And they came through and somebody came through and gave him the bread and gave him the capital that's the key word, gave him the capital to create a working, you know what I'm saying, a model from what he had already designed. And he took it from there, which was kind of revolutionary because in the grand scheme of things, the VR headsets were kind of too pricey for like a consumer level. Like the only people that had VR headsets up until the Oculus Quest came out were like super computer geeks,
right?
Because you needed a gaming computer.
Yeah,
and you had to plug your headset.
You need so much RAM and memory. And...
Right. You had to have a good processor and all that.
Right.
And you had to plug up your headset to the computer.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no like the Oculus is the first standalone VR headset where you don't need a computer at all. Right. There's no wires and no connection to a computer. And that made it cheaper because the before that, you're gonna spend about, if you want to get a good VR headset, you're gonna be in the thousands. You know what I'm saying? You'll spend about,
Oh,
you know what I'm
wow.
saying, just for the headset, because you got to buy the headset, you got to buy the cords and attachments, you got to buy a pulley that you got to suspend from your ceiling to run the cords through so you don't trip over the cords. It was a whole lot of stuff.
Wow.
It was a whole lot of stuff. So when they made this standalone, it changed everything. So yeah, I'm using the MetaQuest. He changed the name once he acquired the company to MetaQuest versus
MetaQuest.
Oculus Quest.
MetaQuest. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
No more Oculus. We dealing with the MetaQuest, and you know, so he changed it. You know, his company name to
Right.
Meta. So he's all in on the Metaverse.
Can they hear me?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. So you know, you sent me the title, science fiction, the archaeology of the future. So what do you mean by that?
What I mean by that is science fiction is the archaeology of the future, meaning that the majority of the technologies that we produce is either directly influenced by science fiction or indirectly influenced by science fiction.
Okay.
And sometimes the person that created something, they didn't even know that it already appeared in science fiction.
Mm.
So say for instance, if you weren't, I know you into science fiction. I already know that. So say for instance, if you weren't into science fiction and you knew nothing about science fiction, and you had a piece of technology, right? You had this piece of technology, and then one day you read a book or see a movie and be like, "Yo, this movie is from 1960. How did they know? How did they know this was gonna come out?" It'd be a whole conspiracy theory today. Yo, they predicted the future. No, 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 no. No, it's just that, and a lot of people that write science fiction, a lot of them are scientists, or is it have a good enough understanding on science and futurism
Right.
to put those things into their work.
Right. That's like the whole principle behind what most people enjoy in like the Marvel Cinematic Universe and you know the DC universe with like shows like the Flash and everything. Like they heavily use science in those shows. Like with the Flash, they talk about tachyon enhancement and you know dark matter and you know crossing over into other universes. Those are real scientific theories,
Right.
you know,
Right.
but you know, it's not possible at our current juncture. But yeah, those are
Right.
real scientific
At some
theories.
point, it will be.
And based on theories, people
Right.
you have people working on stuff like that. Like, you know, like what's that old movie with the Egyptians? Stargate. So
Yeah.
they were talking about in that like the what's the piece of technology called?
The portal they be going through.
Particle accelerator.
Right.
So particle accelerators really exist. You know,
Right.
they're not just used on science fiction shows to open portals and stuff. Particle accelerators are something that actually exists in this day and time right now. They can't do the
Right.
things that they do on the movies yet, but you
Right.
know,
They have
that's
the they got one in Chicago, I believe. The
mhm.
It's like a big circle. It's like a big circle, and they run they run the atoms through the circle and try to collide them together. It's called like an atom collider or something like that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they use those to run tests on different, you know, what
Mm-hmm.
different particles will do when they interact with each other and things of that nature.
Right.
So to your point,
Right.
it's the old argument of does art imitate life or does life imitate art, or you know, is it both? So
Right.
that's been the whole
But
debate for
when it comes
years.
to when it comes to humans inventing things,
Mhm.
nature has always been the ultimate inspiration.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Even for our ancestors and for other uh prehistoric people. That's why we have the timeline how we have it. We have the Stone Age, You know what I'm saying? The Iron Age, the Bronze Age, and then move on to move on. And right now we in the Carbon Age. That's the age that we in now. So in the Stone Age, they made stone tools.
Right.
Right? And I don't know anybody that ever saw a stone tool, but that shit kind of hard to make.
You
spend a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? Like I read some of these archaeological articles and journals, and sometimes they find piles of stone tools or arrowheads in one spot.
You put in
and they
some
be thinking
work.
like, huh?
You put in some work to make an arrowhead.
Right.
Absolutely.
They was like, man, was this an arrowhead manufactory? You know what I'm saying? And one scientist would be like, yeah, and the other scientist would be like, nah, look at the arrowhead. Now look at the arrowhead. It's chipped on this side, it's chipped on that side. So that means that person was sitting there for hours on end trying to get the perfect point without chipping it.
Yep.
Now just imagine if your very livelihood depended on you making that perfect arrowhead.
Somebody popped in. Oh, okay. I think that's Sean. Sean, what's good, bro? I don't know if he off mute. You on mute?
You heard me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. I
said this.
Sean popped in the chat. I guess he'll say something when he gets his audio together. But yeah, I get it, man.
No, I was saying like, just imagine being a prehistoric human. Let's just say we in the Sahara. We're in the Sahel, right? And we making an arrowhead. You know what I'm saying? Something simple to us now, but it would have been basically cutting edge technology in that time period.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But you have to pull it off. Absolutely. Your life depended on it. You know what I'm saying? You had to protect your family. You had to use it for food. So you had to make this arrowhead. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the things that our African ancestors don't really get the credit for, because they didn't have nothing to go off of. It was nothing before them. So they didn't have no books, they didn't have no manuals, they didn't have no other society, for example, on how to do this. They had to learn through trial and error. Right. You know what I'm saying? So the tools they made are the oldest tools in the world. That's a scientific fact.
Absolutely.
So that's technology right there. We don't look at that as technology because we into computers and stuff like that.
Right.
But that's when if you get a book, you can Google a book, the encyclopedia of the history of technology, and they started in Africa.
Yeah, at one point the spear was the most cutting edge killing machine on the planet, you know.
Right.
Before
people walking around like, hey man, I got that spear.
And you like, oh,
I got that spear on me.
Yeah. Like that was the chopper.
Spear.
You know, that was the 50 cal. That was the
right.
M4.
So but then somebody, so then not somebody, then the Africans started to mine and dig for iron ore. There was another revolution. So now, instead of playing around with this little flint, these little flint stones and making these stone tools, we can fire this iron ore in a furnace and then fashion a blade. You know what I'm saying? It might take a little more time, or maybe a little less time, depending on who it is. That's why they had guilds of smiths. Some of them were more proficient than others. And these men are the first scientists. There's a science behind smelting the metal, and it's alchemy. Absolutely. From turning one element into something else. So they were the first scientists, and they were the first inventors, the first technology. You know what I'm saying? So it was the people who were still using the flint and still playing with the flint, they got beat up.
Yeah, it came through.
You know what I'm saying? They had to compete. Right, they had to compete for food. They had to compete for position, If I got a blade made out of iron, you got a flint knife, you got to make that. It's a wrap for you. You know what I'm saying? It's a wrap for you. Whether we're talking about a conflict or whether we're talking about uh uh food security. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what it is in a nutshell when I'm talking about archaeology. I mean, science fiction is the archaeology of the future. I look at y'all look at the science fiction shows, even Star Wars and all that. You know what I'm saying? They got some actual scientific theories in there.
Absolutely.
But if you want to just, you know what I'm saying, say, oh, this is all fiction, there's nothing to it, and oh, this is stupid, you're missing out.
Right. So how did you choose like this background? Because we in your office right now. We look like we in the Avengers.
Yeah, this is the
we like we in the African Avengers Tower here.
Can y'all see me good? Can they see everything good?
Yeah, they see everything, bro.
All right, cool. Yeah, but yeah, this is the meeting room.
Okay.
Now, if you had an Oculus Quest, you'd be sitting right here.
Oh wow.
And I just turned to you like, hey, what's up, bro? Yeah, what's good, man?
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I just turned to your build. I'm like, hey man, I just downloaded this ancient Egyptian pyramid tour. Let's go.
Right.
Let's go through the pyramid. And it won't be like a 3D rendering, it'll be the actual
pyramid.
You know what I'm saying? We can go through, look at the glyphs, whatever. How you want to do it. If you want to do nothing educational or learn anything, we can say, hey man, let's go play basketball. Let's go play pool. Let's go. Woo.
Wow.
Right.
So you were working on, and I know you're still working on a museum inside of the metaverse. So talk to us about that.
The museum I created is hosted by a platform called Spatial.
Okay.
And you can, like, if you're an artist, you can upload your artwork, flat art or 3D art. Because like it's an application on here that allows you to sculpt material with tools into 3D art. And now it's a market to where it's a market, you know what I'm saying? It's a market for digital art. You know what I'm saying? Some of the biggest museums and art dealers are getting into digital art now. It's becoming a thing. I think one cat got like $4.5 million or something like that for some artwork that he did on his that he did on his iPad. You know what I'm saying? In his spare time, and just put it up.
That's crazy.
That means he ain't buy no paint, he ain't buy no canvas. You know what I'm saying?
All profit.
All profit. Other than the labor side of it and the intellectual property side of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Wow.
Easy. You know what I'm saying? That's part of being an artist. You know what I'm saying? If I'm sculpting something, you know what I'm saying? That means that if it's made out of clay, I'll need a kiln to fire it in. I'm gonna need some kind of tools to sculpt it out with. Some people just use their hands. Some people use tools also. So that goes back into technology. Right. That's how advanced technology is now, to where we don't need none of that to create art.
All the tools at your disposal.
Right. And that goes back to the first Africans too. When the first Africans mastered tool making, he got bored with it. But he saw the beauty in polishing a tool to a shine. And that inspired him to explore the arts. He started mixing different plants and bark and roots to make paint. So he started painting the animals that he saw in the savannah or in the Sahel on the walls. Now you're getting into art. You know what I'm saying? He started to, in the art age, he started to fashion statues and busts and different things to venerate his deities. So we in the same moment now with this kind of technology. And that's why African people need to stop listening to people who know zero about technology and feeding them misinformation on something they don't know about. I'm not saying, hey, the metaverse is all good, you ain't gotta worry, blah 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 blah. I'm not saying that. I'm saying in anything, it's excellent to be skeptical of all things. It's human nature,
yes,
to be skeptical of all things.
yes,
But in your skepticism, get informed. Don't be a dumb skeptic. Because if you're a dumb skeptic, you can be skeptical about one thing and you'll bounce from one thing to another thing. Somebody come and tell you something else, now you want that. Somebody come and tell you something else, now you want that. You know what I'm saying? Like a person that go, yeah, wishy-washy. You go with the wind.
It's no grounding. It's
you know
no
what I'm saying?
footing. It's just all over the place.
Like they so. Like Jamaicans say, so.
Yeah. Yeah. So talk to us a little bit about the different platforms. I know me and you, we talked about Decentraland and
hold on one second, bro.
Okay. Yo, he really put his finger up too. Like y'all I know y'all peeping, like everything he say, move, talk is coming out of his mouth. His arms are moving. Look at. So now he's away. He's grayed out. So it's like he's asleep. Yo, this is crazy, man. Like, yeah, Chavis. No other channel doing interviews in the metaverse. Mossy and Kofi Paisai are always the trendsetters. Always believe that. Always remember, before it get popular, before y'all see it on these other channels, who brought it to y'all first, man? Who brought it to y'all first? Because people don't like to give credit for things around here. Yeah, the Sims did get us ready for this. Back in the day, man, for y'all that used to play the Sims, now the Sims has evolved into what we're seeing now, It's the next level.
I'm back.
Oh, that was crazy. He just woke up.
Limp. He went limp, did he?
Yeah. He was asleep. Then he woke up.
Now, what you said? I forgot what you said. You said
about these platforms that are like kind of interconnected into the metaverse, like Decentraland, and they got another one. Okay. I think it's called it's some kind of wallet that they use, MetaMask and stuff like that. Like,
yeah,
how is
MetaMask something? Yeah, MetaMask something different. Okay. Now you kind of get in the head. You kind of get in the head of what I had mapped out in my notes.
My bad.
My head. You know what I mean? I like, you know what I'm saying? Even though I know this is like an off the cuffs.
Yeah, I didn't write no questions for this.
Right.
I usually write questions. I usually got I don't have nothing.
Right. So I got it. I got it in my head. Like I could have took big notes. I could have made a presentation. I could have had it on the, I could have had it on the board. I don't know if they can see the board or not, but I could have had it on the board. I could have played videos. I could have uploaded a PowerPoint. I could have did a lot of things, but I felt like it's more organic this way. But I did take notes yesterday. Once I write something down, I kind of already committed to memory, kind of.
Okay.
So before we even get into Decentraland and MetaMask and stuff like that, people got to understand that Mark Zuckerberg did not create the metaverse.
Yeah.
The concept of metaverse is almost 100 years old.
Oh wow!
I'm gonna say it again. The concept of a metaverse is almost 100 years old. Where did it start? Science fiction. All you gotta do is just a simple. You got all this technology. All you gotta do is Google metaverse, and the first thing that pop up will tell you the origins of the word and the concept. You know what I'm saying? Almost 100 years old. The same thing is true about the VR headset. The concept of the VR headset. Let me see. I'm feeling for my tablet. Okay. The concept of the VR headset itself is almost 100 years old. I'm gonna say it again. The concept of the VR headset is almost 100 years old. You can Google the Pygmalion Spectacles. It's a science fiction book written in the 1930s about a scientist who invented a pair of spectacles, because they didn't call them glasses back then.
Yeah,
they called them spectacles.
Spectacles.
My grandpa still called them spectacles.
Yeah, my mother. Where are your specs?
Where my specs at?
Mm-hmm.
So he invented a pair of spectacles that allow you to see everything and to be able to use the glasses to travel other places and also enhance your senses. So he had the vision for what we call, even the word virtual reality, almost 100 years old. You know what I'm saying? These are old concepts. These are old concepts that are being implemented into reality today. So if the dude that wrote the Pygmalion Spectacles, if he saw this today, he'd be like, those are my spectacles. If he saw the VR headset, he'll freak out like, y'all owe me some money.
Yeah, this is my idea.
This is my idea. You know what I'm saying? Y'all owe me some bread. But it's old, bro. That's old.
Wow.
We just not catching up. We just not catching up to it. And the funny part is that if you was born in the 80s, you had a VR headset and you didn't know you had one. I'm gonna say it again. If you were born in the 80s, as a kid, you had a VR headset but didn't know you had one.
What was that?
You remember the little red thing when you put the disc?
Oh, with the pictures.
Now, you may think that it's not a VR headset, which is not a VR headset, but the technology and science behind how it works, the optical illusion works, is the same thing that's used in VR headsets today.
The black dude invented that too.
It's called a stereoscope, where, you know what I'm saying, it's an illusion of distance, of objects.
Yeah.
So boom, there we go. What everybody scared about? You know what I'm saying? But that's human nature to be
right.
You know what I'm saying? Kind of iffy about new things. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, you know, you iffy. You know what I'm saying? It's like if a spaceship landed in your backyard, you ain't gonna want to go touch it.
Right. You kind of like, oh, you know.
You be like, oh shit. What is it? Even if you find something odd in your regular, you know what I'm saying, object that you never saw before, you ain't gonna pick it up.
Right.
But you smart, you won't. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But back to what you're saying about Decentraland and MetaMask. MetaMask is a blockchain. It's a blockchain wallet. And that's part of Web 3.
Okay.
Now we in the Web 3 phase. See, if we didn't even know that, like, damn, when I first figured out, like, damn, we got a Web 3? I thought this web, like Cat Williams said, we got 30,000 super Earths. I thought this Earth was super enough. We got 3 webs.
Yeah,
wait.
Man.
Because the first web, iteration of the web is what we grew up on. You know what I'm saying? All you can do is check the weather, check the sports, you know what I'm saying? Yahoo.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then in the middle of things, you get Yahoo Messenger. Then people started communicating with each other.
That's my
like
era,
more right. What was your what's name? What was your your AOL?
Oh shoot. I don't even remember, man.
Benjamin.
But I remember,
Benjamin
man.
Dunks.
You had to wait on the disc to come in the mail, the AOL joints.
Yeah.
The little man running across.
Mine's half man, half amazing. I was, so I was on the N1 mixtapes and stuff like that. That was my thing. And half man, half amazing.
Man. Brooklyn's finest. That's my man, half man.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the technology. That's Web 1. Now you get Web 2 when you get like Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that. Web 3 is based on the blockchain.
Okay.
And cryptocurrency and a lot of decentralized applications. Like you said, MetaMask, you have a Meta wallet. So in the near future, let's say for instance, I got a Meta wallet, right? And let's just say you made something. You made a t-shirt or you made whatever. Your physical t-shirt will have a digital counterpart. And right now, I can put that t-shirt on and be wearing it in here.
That's crazy.
Not only in here, any video game I play, any social media platform I go on, I can take it with me. It won't be bound to one, application or another. I'll be able to take it with me. Whatever I buy, I'll be able to take it with me.
That's
you get what I'm saying?
I get you, bro. I see people, man, they saying in the chat, we're supposed to be cultivating an African world, but we following people. We following.
No, we getting it from the ground. We're getting it from the inside.
No, but see, this is the problem. We always see technology as a European thing, and as we covered earlier in this podcast, that is false. And if you look at all of the major inventions of things that we enjoy, as far as like you covered, some of the virtual reality, some of the green screen, some of the things with video games and even our cell phones, you will find African people that invented those things. And even when you go into our mythology, even when you go into our spiritual systems, you hear things that sound like some of these things that are created this day. So
especially androids.
Avatars, things like that. So Black people need to stop this bullshit, and I'm just gonna be blunt about it. Black people. I got a
better question. The group of brothers that I build with when it comes to stuff like this, whatever, they had the knowledge to build their own. They don't have the capital,
right,
to build it. Okay, so all the people saying it's the white man is always the boogeyman. So you gotta stop being a boogeyman at some point. You know what I'm saying? Because if all the things y'all say is true about Africans, you know what I'm saying, that should be a drop in the bucket for us. But like I was saying, I know brothers who have the education and the knowledge to build it. They don't have no capital, right? They don't have no capital, so the people that's complaining about it being the white man this, white man that, y'all gonna put the bread up? Put the bread up. Put the bread up. Let's go. Put the bread up. You ain't gonna put it up. What's the real reason? If you ain't gonna put the bread up,
man. Some people just want to complain because it
I'm not worried about y'all, because guess what? I'm not worried about
circles.
that. I'm not
That's
worried
all
about
it
that.
is, bro.
Guess what? Y'all said the same thing about Facebook.
Yep.
Y'all said the same thing about Instagram.
Hey, now,
and everybody
hold on.
that.
Let's pause right there. So you complaining to me about following
the metaverse
into
in the
technology,
metaverse,
and you're typing this to me on your cell phone or your computer on Facebook. And leave. Because I don't have the capacity to even detangle how crazy and
how much
and
are you against
that sounds. So
that's the thing.
Go. Like, take your stuff.
Right. So, and bro, and you know me, bro. How many times have I inboxed you like, yo, I got this idea. Yeah. I want to create this. I want to create that. How many times have I did that, bro?
Plenty of times.
Always, I say, hey, bro, you want part of it? You be like, man, I got to consult. I got to consult the ODE file and my queen, and then I'll let you know. You know what I'm saying? But always, I started a social media platform.
Yep.
That was hosted by another platform.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that was just a dry test run.
It was dope too.
You know what I'm saying? I build with the brothers who can build it from the ground up.
Right.
That's the thing. We don't support our own. Like if today, you know what I'm saying, we don't support our own thing, man. But you already got to have a status in the community. Like if Jaycee and them came out and said, listen, we finna launch our own social media platform. And we want everybody to get off this and come to that. I can say it happening then, but not no. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just I'm just an African bushman.
Yeah,
y'all ain't gonna want to. Drop y'all precious.
We followers, bro, and we follow the trends and the brands. But when a brother,
I follow the trends. Like I follow the trends too. But even from a child, I've been a trend setter. Like I'm a you know what I'm saying? I'm a futurist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I like to predict the future. I like to project the future. That's why I'm into science fiction. That's why I'm into technology. That's why I look at trends as far as not just trends when it comes to clothing, but trends when it comes to weather, trends when it comes to the relations of people, trends when it comes to everything. You know what I'm saying? Even when you go to school for marketing, one of the classes you got to take is dealing with trends. Being able to identify something before it even become a trend, and how to capitalize on it, how to market it, how to capture that niche and turn it into a trend. You know what I'm saying? So,
and if y'all haven't, when you relaunch
listen,
your website,
I'm gonna let them know. Listen, that white man this, white man that don't impress me at all.
Nah,
that's an excuse to me.
Nah,
it's an excuse. It's an excuse. I'm gonna tell you how Dr. John Henry Clark said. As African people, you have to build your own. You have to.
Yeah.
You have to. That's gotta be your goal, right? You know what I'm saying? He said at least, you know what I'm saying? At least have your own underwear. You know what I'm saying? At least make your own underwear. He said he was like that way, you know what I'm saying, you make your own underwear, that way, you know what I'm saying, people can't see if you still practicing. And you messing them they're under your clothes.
And I know that you about to relaunch your clothing line. So when brother relaunches,
that's another thing. That's
y'all.
There we go
y'all
again.
Support my brother.
Everybody want it. Hey man,
bro.
We need our own clothing line. We need that. Okay. What you think gonna happen? You think it's gonna fall out of the sky?
Right.
You gonna complain? I hate complaining, dude. You can ask my kids. I do not like complaining. I hate the word can't. Don't tell me can't, man. When I was growing up, the word can't was a cuss word in my household. We couldn't say can't. Huh? Could you say can't in your household when you was growing up? I can't this, I can't do that, I can't.
Nah, I could. Maybe I could get away with it a few times, but nah, mom's no,
man. I don't do that, bro. Like, I'm the type of person because I don't understand what problems are. Problems are opportunity. especially when you're in a capitalist society. When you see a problem, especially if it's a problem that a whole lot of people share, if you find a solution, you can streamline it and make a product from it, whether it be a physical product or you're a psychologist and you come up with a new theory, whatever that can help people to deal with that problem. You know what I'm saying? So we can complain all we want to. Like people talk about Africa, man, I don't want to move back to Africa, man. They ain't got no roads. They didn't build the roads, nigga. You can go to any technical college here and take up architecture or take up urban planning or take up that and then take it and build the roads. You probably get worship. You'll be praised. They love you.
That's facts.
Well, Africa ain't got this. Africa ain't got that. Well, bring it. If you ain't gonna bring it, be quiet. Like I don't like complaining, dude. I don't like punting it off on somebody. We know what the Europeans did. Some of us know better than other people. There's nothing you can tell me. You can tell me. That's why, like I said before, you can say white man this, white man that, but I did the knowledge. I studied. I know the technology. It's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. That's minuscule. That's an excuse to be left in the past. The same way when you're talking about rappers and entertainers in the early 2000s, the late 1999, they got left behind. Yep. When things switched from MP3 to MP4 and you got iTunes and BearShare and all these different digital formats of music, the artist who was, oh man, this technology, man, that's gonna change how the sound, the quality of the song gonna change, and this gonna change, and I ain't with that. They got left behind in the dust. They got left in the dust. You know what I'm saying? You thinking like, damn, what happened to old boy? What he was, you know what I'm saying? In 2002, he was popping. What happened to him? Got left in the dust.
And that's why I wanted to
couldn't keep up with the times.
That's why I wanted to do this show, because like I was saying in the beginning, we're not on the cutting edge. This is something that's going to be around. This is something that people are putting money behind. Like Snoop is buying property and setting it up in the metaverse.
Bro,
you know,
how can you explain it to me? How is one of the oldest rappers?
Yep.
How is one of the oldest rappers leading in this new coming age of technology and entertainment? How's he leading?
Yes, he definitely is. So a lot of people in the chat, they asking about purchasing space in the metaverse. Can you speak to that?
Purchasing space?
Yeah, like you know how they
like land,
right? Yeah,
like the central land. You would have to get they do like parcels of land. You know what I'm saying? And how much it costs depends on the market. It's like cryptocurrency, just like the stock market kind of a thing. And that whole thing, that's gonna be interesting to see how it play out. It's still in the that's why I came on here today, because all this shit is still in the infant stage. Even we mind blown about what I can see myself. Oh, it's when I first put the headset on, when I first bought it, it took me like 5 minutes, like 20 minutes. I'm looking at my hands like, oh shit, this is my hand, son. I'm looking in the mirror and shit. I'm walking past shit, looking, see my reflection, like, this shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's blowing our mind now, but this is the infant stage. In 2 to 5, 10 years, this is gonna be Atari. This is gonna be out of date. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why I'm coming on. I wanted to come on here now to tell people, the ones that can hear it and it's into, because it's not for everybody. Everybody not into it. You know what I'm saying? On that kind of a level. But we got to understand it now.
Let me show you.
In 5 to 10 years, that's what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to adjust again. We're gonna have to adjust how we had to adjust to the internet, how we had to adjust to certain things. And we had a chance now, like you said, to be on the cutting edge.
So I'm showing I'm showing them the website right now. So this is Decentraland, man. This is a place where you can go buy digital assets. Like you see, they got the jackets. You can dress your avatar up, just like Okomfo got his guy with the the African swag. You can do this to your avatar. This is where, like, you see it right there. You see where this stuff is going for.
Right.
So
in the future,
Ethereum and they're different cryptocurrencies that are being traded for parcels. So I hope I'm answering the question in the chat, but this is what he was talking about.
So in the future, you'll be able to buy stuff on the Decentraland up from wherever, and I'll be able to wear it right now.
Yeah, put it on,
and you can make it. Like, it won't be from a specific place. Like that. Listen, I'm already on it, bro. You already know me. I'm already making. I got digital clothing line waiting. It's waiting in the wing. I'm ready.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? When it pop off, because on the Meta Quest, they got a thing called venues, right? And on venues, you can be with a group of people at a sporting event. Right? It could be a sports event, it could be a basketball game, football game, soccer game, whatever. It could be a comedy club, it can be a musical performance. But in the future, at the end of that performance, it's gonna be an area where everybody can kick back and like an after party, and you be able to buy merchandise. It could be your favorite sports team jersey, hats, but you can wear it throughout the platform. What you play a video game, you can put it on, put the hat on, put the clothes on, the same thing. And one of the other dope things on here is that you have like a hub or a home base, and you can get like statues. You good, bro?
Yeah, I'm good. Give me 1 second.
What you doing, Baba? What you doing?
Sorry about that. I'm getting my bathrooms remodeled, so they keeping me updated on the prices and everything. As y'all know, I moved to North Carolina, so gotta do
North Kakalaki.
Yeah, do some home improvement. So got the contractors in the house today.
How's the weather in the housing market out there?
Well, the housing market is still high. Due to the COVID. The weather is different from Atlanta. It's colder, it's drier.
I see.
It's more upper East Coast weather.
Right, so, it's more coastal.
Yeah, so so Bob Oguniran and me live 4 hours from each other, and he's in Virginia Beach, and his weather is basically my weather.
Okay.
So,
y'all be getting like lake effect snow and all that, and I already know.
Yeah. So it's different. I'm adjusting. I can't do
the cold, bro.
Hey man, I don't.
I did it
it's
too
not
long.
Too cold. It's still hot here. It's still the South, but it's manageable. But yeah, I can't do the too cold.
No.
If it's too cold, I'm gonna have an attitude.
I'm from the Midwest, so I'm growing up, I'm talking about zero below, cold. You know what I'm saying? Cold to where you can't spit. If you spit, it'll turn to ice before it hit the ground. Cold.
Like that. No. No. Yeah. But yeah, man. it's all of this new technology is like Brother Chavez just says, interconnected. The blockchain, the crypto, the meta, the now the formerly the Oculus, now the new term. It's all connected. It's all stuff that we can be taking advantage of. Like the brother showing you, he can give you a whole class, right in the metaverse, and you ain't got to go nowhere.
On top of it, but let's back it up a little bit. We are already in the metaverse.
Right.
Instagram is the metaverse.
Right. It's all interconnected.
Facebook is the metaverse.
It's all interconnected.
All this shit is the metaverse. It's the metaverse. Like I said, he didn't invent the word metaverse.
Right.
He didn't invent the word virtual reality.
He just bought it.
None of that. It's just that we late.
Yeah, we late.
We late. You know what I'm saying? We late.
We late.
But on a more brighter side and a better note, there is a lot of Africans who are getting into it.
Absolutely, I see it.
And people of African descent.
I see it.
A lot of them are. You know what I'm saying? It's Nigerian heavy. You know what I'm saying? It's Nigerian heavy. You got a lot of the people starting it, you know what I'm saying? Tech company, tech startups, video game development. Hey, the video game development company Unity. You play video games, you know about Unity. It's a company that develops video games. Their president is Black.
Oh wow!
The president, he's a president of a certain department. He's the head of a certain department. But he a brother. He probably a little bit older than us, probably like 37, 38 max, probably. You know what I'm saying? It's people in them things, but you know what I'm saying? And that's another thing too. Y'all can say the white man this, white man that. But people who are in these fields, y'all tease them. I call them nerds, squares.
Yeah.
Blah says, you ain't gonna call me no square. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming from a different cloth. That's not what it's about. You know what I'm saying? And to even associate with being a square with technology, you don't know nothing about technology. Especially Black people in technology. It was a Black teenager. I watched a Dateline episode, a 60-minute episode. And in the 90s, it was a Black teenager, right? It was an underground like hacking community online and in New York. But they was like battling each other. It was like integrated with rap and music and hip hop and the underground. This dude, he was a teenager. He said his mom bought him a computer, or she got it from work. They was giving it away, and he learned how to code. A Black teenager. He hacked some of the biggest companies out as a teenager, as a Black kid. But it was a whole group of them. He got I don't know if he went to jail or he got time for it. I think he did, but it wasn't that much. But he was so good at what he did, he got job offers.
Yeah.
He was cold. I forget his name. I wish I could remember his name. But he was on that technology. And like you said, even with our ancestral stuff, when you talk about the Ikinga or the Iqbo, which is like an avatar of yourself. You give it the attributions of yourself. It's like a totem to yourself.
Yeah.
So I mean, we can do a whole other show on that. I'll be down to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I see that's the thing too. In order to understand what's going on, you got to be able to filter it through an African lens. But the only way you can be able to do that is that you have to know African culture, history, and so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to watch little videos, 3-hour videos, 2-hour videos, but get some books. You know what I'm saying? Grab the Encyclopedia of African Archaeology. Subscribe to the Journal of African ecology and geography and marine biology. You know what I'm saying? You broaden your horizons that way.
That's definitely,
you know what I'm saying. I feel like I'm comfortable enough in the right, mama. Now I feel like I'm comfortable enough in my understanding and knowledge of African history to be able to go into other parts of African peoplehood. You know what I'm saying? Like the tectonic plates. I'm looking at how the Sahara became a desert. I'm looking at rock formations, and you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm on now.
I mean, that's an important part of paleontological study, in which we got to know that part, because that tells the story of our ancestors as well.
It's the root. It's the root of it.
Yeah.
When it comes to the spirituality and the culture, it's the root of it.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Why does some cultures have river deities, and why do some cultures have other deities? It's based off of your environment.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That kills the whole Africans was vegan, they didn't eat meat thing too. It depends on where you was at. It depends on where the people were at. If they were closer to water, they had a higher aquatic diet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They looked at the Sahara, they had a higher diet that dealt with cattle and, you know what I'm saying, and certain kind of plants. They lived in the forest, they had a different diet. It's based on where you lived at. It's simple.
It's more simple than
in order for you to know that, you gotta know about geology, the environment, and the horticulture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Horticulture, very important, very important. So Sean brought out a great idea. Man, we could get like I know I saw it in here, like, because we got a whole bunch of books, whole bunch of, you know, inventions that we as the Mossy and Kofi Pasi have put up. We definitely need to get that inside of the metaverse. We definitely need to make that available. I know you got a clothing line coming in the metaverse. So yeah, man, we definitely want to work with y'all. I definitely want to work with y'all and work with you to make that happen, man. Do you have any of your museum stuff that you could show?
Yeah, I could, but I would send you a link for that.
Okay, let's do that real quick.
Then go out of it. Okay, let me see. Can I pull it off? So I'm gonna go out of this.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go into that
link, and then I come back in. Okay.
Yeah. All
right, cool. So I'm gonna stop sharing.
So peace from this side.
All right, bro.
All right.
So yeah, we gonna go into, because I really want to show y'all that as well, man. My brother been working on a whole museum. So when you got people in the community that want to raise $1 million for hidden history that's not hidden to build a museum, and my man building one in the metaverse, they ain't charge y'all a dime. You think about that. You think about that. $1 million for something that's not hidden, for no museum that has produced yet. And my man building a metaverse museum, which y'all about to see. This is about to be fire. This is about to be fire. For free. He ain't charge y'all a dime. He ain't charge y'all a dime. No blood from the rock, no conning people, no, you know, GoFundMe's, Kickstarters, none of that. Just saying, something to put on your mental so you can wisely spend your money. Somebody said something about Nigerians. Nigerians have a motto, and I want to see if I can find it real quick. If I can pronounce it. Hold on, let me. What is this motto, man? How do you say this motto? It loosely translates to Nigeria, or Niger, first in everything. And that's kind of like their cultural motto. I would have to find the actual African language or what it means, but it's basically their motto, first in everything. So it's a motto that means, they're basically going to excel in all markets and all areas of. There it is. That's it. Niger, no they carry last. Yes. Basically they're gonna be first. That's their cultural model, But so it's a competition thing. Ghanaians take offense, Senegambia take offense. But I bring that up because most African Americans in America, majority of their DNA come from Nigeria. Reason being is the transatlantic slave trade timeline, the chronology lines up with the people that were taken to the, us growing up now and how that affects our entire DNA. At one point, most of us were probably Ghanaian, or one point where most of us were, Congo, Uganda, Central Africa. But since Nigerians were, and at one point we were Senegambian in the earlier phases, but Nigerians were taken last. They were some of the last to be taken at some point, and it was an influx. So now most of our DNA for African Americans, us growing up now, Nigeria. See, pure black, saying most of his DNA traces back to Nigeria. Even though my father is Senegambian, and that is my highest percentage, my second highest percentage, which is in the 20s, is Nigerian, probably because of my mother. So when they say Niger, no they carry last, that could be for us too. Most of us are Nigerian too, so that could be something that we use to motivate ourselves as well. Everybody, like Brother Sean said, everybody not a scammer. Everybody's not on some bullshit. It's just something that we can use as a mantra. Okay, so he's sending me the museum link, and then we'll log on to that and see the museum. See, Kofi, Nigeria, pure black, Nigeria. And when it comes to Nigeria, you're probably Yoruba. Not only are they, I think they're the largest tribe in Nigeria, but not only, let's forget that fact. The reason why you don't see a lot of Iqbo people, I know Polite said that he was Iqbo, but you don't see a lot of Iqbo Nigerians because the Iqbo people were not with being slaves. They were very adamant against not being slaves, to the point where they committed suicide, killed their own children, drowned themselves. Famous occurrence called Iqbo Landing. The Iqbo Landing incident. Okay, he said pull it up. The Iqbo Landing incident was where Nigerians got away from their handlers and slave traders in America and drowned themselves. And when they were going to the drowning of themselves, they were singing a song that said, "Water brought us here, water would take us home." So they not playing. They was not playing about being slaves. So that's why you don't see a lot of Iqbo DNA. So if you have Nigerian DNA, most likely it's probably Yoruba. Not to say that, Yoruba DNA is anything special from Iqbo DNA, but it's about where you find, the markers where they swab the people. I don't want to get too far into DNA. Okay. Wow. So I'm gonna share my screen again. And y'all should be able to. Oh wow. So y'all can see what I'm seeing. We in here. Y'all see that, right? We are in the museum. Oh wow. We're in here. So that's brother let me unmute now. Okay, use mic. Okomfo. Oh, there you are. Oh, there you are. It got me looking like a white boy.
Yeah, that's why you white, bro. You like a mannequin.
I didn't create the account, so I can't edit it. But yeah, we'll work on
that. Hey, you look wild, son. Can you see me, big African style?
Yeah, I can see you, bro.
All right, you still alive?
yeah, still alive, man. Let's get it, man.
Oh, they gonna flame you, dog.
It is what it is, man.
All right. Well, where you at? Where you go? Okay, follow me.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna show you a couple of pieces that I did, and then I'm gonna bring some statues in.
Okay. How do I actually follow you though? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Can you see me?
I can see you.
Can you see the piece?
I don't know how to walk. Hold on. Let me. You know what?
Are you on a keyboard? Or
yeah, I'm on a keyboard.
On what?
So do I just?
You should be able to like. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Go forward. There you go.
All right. I'm
okay.
Go back. Okay.
All right, colonizer. Stop right there. Come too close to my art. I know y'all like to take stuff.
Think you paid a fair price for it?
Now this piece right here is Congo. It's Congo inspired, but it's also kind of a nod to my Gullah Geechee roots. Oh, wow. My family in the Gullah Islands. If you from that region, you'll know all about the symbolism of the white baby. This is called in Haiti they call it a Simbi. The Simbi. It's a water spirit.
Oh yeah, like Simba Simbi.
It can have.
Yeah. It comes from Congo. Yeah. Simba Simbi.
Right. Mm-hmm. It can have other Simbi. Yeah, it can have other manifestations as well. But that goes back to African American spiritual topography in the United States. A lot of the southern states like South Carolina, Louisiana, places like that, they have different streams and different rivers and different watering holes and different bodies of water that are sacred to us. Like the Ohio River is sacred to us for, for obvious reasons, if you know history. So the Sambi occupy the water. But I know y'all here for the glitz and the glamour. let me bring in something dope. And I want you to see this.
Whoa.
This is ancient Egypt. I just went back. Watch this. It's gonna be boom. What's that?
Whoa.
What's that? Pre-dynastic. You want to touch it? You can't touch it in a museum, can you? You go to the museum, you can't touch it. Look at me.
Oh, that's crazy.
You can make it small. Here you go, bro. Here, take it.
I'm trying.
I ain't gonna call security on you.
Oh wow! And when I clicked it,
security is a white man trying to take my artifact.
The dictionary popped up on my joint when I clicked it. So if I didn't know something, oh wow, bro. Yo, that's crazy. Pre-dynastic Egypt. You see the boat on there? Yeah.
The what do they call it again? Huh?
Yeah, I see it, man.
They don't call it a boat. They call it, yeah.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And just like that, I can get rid of it too.
Wow.
But I ain't done yet. I ain't done yet, bro. This is a metaverse. Just imagine how beneficial this would be.
Let me log in so I can get that off the screen. 1 second. Give me 1 second, bro. Okay. Whoa. Okay, I'm back. All right.
Unmute your mic, dude. Your mic muted. Your mic, okay. Here you go.
All right, I'm back.
But you come back bronze.
I'm gonna have to work on this.
With a blue shirt on.
I'm gonna have to work on that. Oh wow.
Now look what I got here. What's this?
So now oh man, that's an Nigeria.
Yeah. Look at that.
Wow, that's
now
old Nigeria too. Yo,
yeah, look, you got the tag on it, son.
Yo, that's crazy. Yo, that's crazy.
Now if you had the VR headset, you'd be in here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I'm in here. Okay, let's bring something else.
Yo, that's a whole Nigeria, man. So for people not familiar, that Nigeria, that's what Ifa diviners use to keep their ikin, which are palm nuts they use for Ifa divination with Arumila. So yeah, that was a whole ancient Nigeria right there. You don't see them even made like that no more. That was crazy.
Classic, bro. I don't know. This might pop. Yes, I gotta debug that one. But that was coughing. Let me see. I'm gonna do one more, and then we can see. Elements. I got plenty of artifacts in here. I don't know if you can see me paging through them.
I see you looking through something.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is. Look at this, man.
What the chat saying?
This is
How the chat feel?
Tomb of Mareka Sakara. Oh. Oh, hold on. Let me go back in. Oh, wow. So I can. Yeah, turn that thing.
I can make.
I've been here, yo. I've been right there. Yeah. Yeah, that's by the Tomb of the Nobles. Yeah, that's in Sakurai. Damn sure is. That's crazy. Yeah, I ain't got no headset,
when I get done,
man, so y'all can't see my legs, but
I have no legs. Nah, look at this. This is a video, bro. This is a video from when I went to
Oh, that's Abu Simbel.
Yeah, Abu Simbel.
Mm-hmm.
It's a video.
Yeah.
I'm in the metaverse.
Not right there, bro.
You know what I'm saying? This is from the metaverse.
That's exactly how I look too. That's
Ra
Raharakte at the top. Ursamat Rasep Ra is the statues. Yep, you right there.
And we doing this in real time, right?
Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
Ain't that wild?
So we
I can make this screen as big as I want to make it.
We got people. Oh, go right. So right there. Go back to the right. Yeah, right there.
With the chat.
So,
hey, other people can come in here too if they wanted to. I put the link in the
crazy, bro.
In the Facebook group.
You can move the joint. Wow.
See,
so you see
this video,
so you see, this is his war campaigns right there. So those are quote unquote Nubians who, were captured. Then on the other side, you see the Asiatics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Yo, that's wild, bro.
So, in this video, it was my first time going here. So I was just in
so
awe.
Looking up,
looking around like, wow.
Yeah, that's all Ramesses II's war campaigns in there, man.
Now listen, I go right. And I go inside of it. I don't say outside, I go actually inside of it.
Absolutely.
And on the Oculus Quest, you can take pictures and videos.
Wow. So it's like it's like traveling a place and you ain't got to leave your room. And I'm telling you from being there,
some of us ain't.
It looked just like that. Like
it is. It's just what it is. They put a 3D camera in there.
Oh wow.
Like a 360 camera to where it captured all angles.
Wow.
But yeah, I went all the way in. I went into the tomb portion. Yeah.
Somebody came up in.
What up, No Name? Where you at?
Oh, that's Sean.
I don't know where they at. What up, Sean? Where you at? Sean, white too. Why all y'all white, son? But look, I'm in there, bro. I'm in there, right?
Yeah, you gotta unmute yourself, Sean. Oh, I guess he dropped out. Yeah, man, so wow.
See, I'm in there.
That's how I look in there for sure.
But yeah, man, there's a lot of stuff in here, bro, that we can do. Wow. You know what I'm saying? It's about, you know what I'm saying? What would our ancestors do with this kind of technology? They'll use it to teach.
Right. And I see you got some other paintings on the wall in here. Like, this look like Toussaint Louverture.
Yeah, this all
over here.
Yeah, it is. It's Christopher. It's Christoph.
Oh, Henri?
It's Christoph. Yeah, I didn't mean to put that there. It kind of got like locked on here, and I can't get it off because I was trying to trying to test. And that's when I first started.
So I pulled it right on the screen. How to set it up. So they looking at it right now. Bang!
Yeah,
look at that.
This is my art, though. I did this art myself. Not this one, but I did this one. Other than this one, all the rest of the art you see here, I did myself.
Oh yeah. So talk about this one right here. What's your inspiration for this right here?
The queen, the goddess right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the oath to the nativity of our own people. You know what I'm saying? Like we used to see a nativity, Virgin Mary, and you know what I'm saying, in a different light. So this is an ode to Black women and the nativity of the Black woman right here.
Dope, bro. Dope.
You see a lot of my art is Black woman inspired. I don't draw too many niggas. It's just me. Follow me this way, guys. Is that Sean still? Who is that? Unmute yourself.
Sean.
Unmute yourself, Sean.
I'm trying to follow you. Hold on.
Are you looking around? Abu.
Okay, you over there.
What up, Sean?
Yeah, it's me.
I'm over there.
Okay. It's me, but I'm trying to. I'm on my cell phone. What's good? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, we hear you.
All right.
it's a little difficult to navigate on a cell phone.
Okay. Oh wow.
That's another piece.
All right. Okay.
Wow. Check this joint out. Yeah, boy.
Same thing as dealing with the nativity of African women. It's kind of like a play on
tribal marks. I see that.
The right. In the Virgin Mary statue, I put the baby right here, the infant right here. It's really not an infant. It's really mankind right here.
Right.
That's the symbolism of this figure with his hands raised. Now this one is the one next to it with the sun and the clouds and the three figures.
Where'd you go?
I
looked around.
I'm behind you.
Oh, you behind me? Okay.
I'm moving too fast?
Nah, I was just looking at something else. You talking about this right here?
This yeah. This one I come from a big family. You know what I'm saying? My mama had three boys and 3 girls. Oh, wow. And this is an ode to my sisters.
So yeah, I got it on the screen right now. Man, that's dope.
Yeah.
And what y'all seeing, man, like, I don't know if y'all even looked at his website when he had it up to the King of Clothing. Like, this the type of stuff he put on clothing, man. Like, y'all got it, man. I'm telling you.
Hey, Sean got you, bro. He got his he using the video. Where you at? Come over here, look at Sean. Hey, look.
I see him. Yo, that's crazy. I see you, boy.
Yeah, it's wild. But when I get done with the museum, because I got a whole bunch of artifacts.
Now I can't move, but
hey, Sean, did you see any of the artifacts I brought out yet?
So I got another one of your artifacts up on the screen right now. It said "Ancestors sent me." I'm over here in the corner. Like,
yes.
Look at that, man. Like,
you see any of the artifacts I brought out?
Like, this is next level, man. Y'all can say what y'all want, man. Like, it's next level. Ain't nobody doing this.
What the chat talking about?
They say it's fire.
Yeah, but we can this how we teach. We got to, all things are used, all resources are exhausted.
Right. I mean, Amos Wilson talked about that. Oh man. So bro, you holding out on us over here, man. Look at this Nkisi.
I ain't holding out.
With the oh boy, that's fire. Yo, that's fire. Look at that. Yeah,
step on
facts, Chavis. Some of these need to be some NFTs for real.
Oh, they all gonna be NFTs.
Oh man.
I'm just, because with NFTs, you gotta pay to mint your art. Like put a mint on there. I'm still trying to figure out what's the best ones to do.
Look at this.
It's a minted.
I think this is like a Nancy.
Where you at? Let me see. Oh no, this is a Bakongo. Well, this is a Bakongo creation story. Creation man. And this is an actual. This is like my reinterpretation of my.
Oh yeah, I see the Kinga in his chest. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, but this is an actual. It's a reproduction of an actual wall relief.
Oh wow!
That I created. If you see the original one, you'll see the parts that I changed, but the overall concept is still the same.
Oh man, so we got another Egyptian statue right here.
Oh. Yeah.
Wow.
Look, you can see the hieroglyphs on the side. Look at this.
Yeah. So okay.
Stay right there. I'm gonna put it in front of your face.
Wow.
You see it?
Yeah. That's crazy, bro. So
the Shanu, you can see the Shanu right there.
Yeah. He got the incense in his hands. Like, that's
so what we talking about?
That's wild, bro.
Now Man, I can tell you, bro. How many times I tell you to get the VR headset?
Absolutely. You absolutely did.
Always. Bro.
Man.
But no,
y'all gotta get on it, man, because this man got a whole museum space. It's the whole digital museum.
It's just one space.
You know what I'm saying?
This is one space. There's an auditorium too, to where you can do lectures at.
Wow.
On the same app.
Wow. Man, thank you, brother, for showing us your space, showing us this technology. You know, this is cutting edge, next level. First people to bring it to you definitely is the Mossy, definitely is Kofi Pi-Sai. Man.
I mean, my new, I always get it whenever I come up with something new, I get a new name. So my new name is Metamorpheus.
Yeah, I see you keep changing on Instagram. I be trying to find. I'm like, what are you changing to now? so Metamorpheus.
I was gonna Metamorpheus, yeah. I love the Matrix movie, and Morpheus is my favorite character for obvious reasons. But you know what I'm saying?
I got more melanin than Sean. I just want to put that out on my avatar. I got more melanin.
You got a tan. You you got some spray tan.
Yeah,
you got a man tan in the can.
I went in the booth.
You gotta take a picture. Hey, I got a selfie stick too. I just
Sean, don't be trying to put your video on there. Nah, man. Hold on, I ain't do that. Wait a minute.
And you can go on the internet from here too. It's a web.
Don't hate on me, man.
I'm about to open mine up. Nah, you want to do yours?
NFT.
Nah, I'm right here. I'm right here. Mm-hmm. That what you want to do?
I'm using my mouse. So I'm trying to figure out how to move with the mouse. But it just moved.
Yeah, it took me a while to figure out how to
navigate. The directional arrows. That's how I was using.
Yeah, you gotta use directional.
Yeah, that's
because your mouse only gonna do certain stuff.
Right.
I don't know why I'm looking like that. Oh, it's in the picture.
Look at that.
So, oh man,
it's a Kikongo. It's a Kikongo Intenda. The Intenda was like was an honorary I would say headstone, but like a statue you would put at the burial site of an important person, most likely, more commonly the king. And Kikongo is the Ingala.
Man,
so you put this at the Ingala site.
So let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right. So if I wanted to add something, right? Let me just use this as an example. Can y'all see this?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in there. I'm in there, baby. I'm in the metaverse. The Mossy, the Kill Mossy corner is in the metaverse.
My bad.
How do you what?
How do I remove that one?
You go to the corner right here. It say delete.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, it's an X.
Oh, yeah.
X it out.
Oh man, I moved.
I did that. I did this. I deleted the statue.
Okay.
Yeah,
I got it.
Yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff. You can bring videos in here too, Sean.
Yo, that's.
Oh yeah.
I'm in now.
Yeah.
Okay, you can remove it though if I drop it in here, right?
Yeah. You just delete it.
Okay, all right.
Yo, this is wow. That's what up, man.
I'm gonna drop.
What's up, Teti Ursa Maat Rasanefru? What's up, bro? Appreciate you coming through, man. We just having fun in the metaverse. But man,
okay, so JC, I'm uploading something saying it's in progress. I don't know if you want to keep it or not, but I just want to see if it'll pop up.
Okay.
It's
What
like
is it?
20 minutes of video.
Oh, it might not pop up then. You got it's a size limit to the files on here.
Okay.
So
Yeah, it's saying something. Saying progress.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
it's
man.
It's gonna probably kick it back too. Damn.
Okay.
This was dope, man.
But yeah,
this was really dope. Appreciate y'all all for coming on, man. Appreciate you, Okomfo, for what you're doing. Continue doing what you're doing, man. And you know, as you say, you know, all things at your disposal. Amos Wilson talked about if you have an African-centered lens, you can pull from all types of resources. So we're doing the same thing, stand on the shoulders of our ancestors, man. Don't forget.
Culture is,
Go ahead, bro.
The culture is your brand.
Culture is your brand. Your culture is your immune system. We Spearmasters Institution. Don't forget to visit my link tree in the description. Don't forget to support us in our publications, and don't forget to be back here,
bro,
tomorrow at 11.
I'm gonna give you
my brother Jermaine Barnes on Black basketball history. What you say, bro?
I'm gonna give you a link too for people who want to buy a MetaQuest. I'm gonna send you a special link where they can get a discount.
Yeah.
They use my my link. I'm gonna send you that link too, so you can add it to that. So you can add it to the video once you post it. You can add it to the description.
Yes, do that.
I'm
do that. So we had that option, man. So other than that, man, stop my. This was crazy today, man. So as always, man, appreciate y'all, man, and spears are flying.